Alright, hey everyone, I just wanted to make this video to have a little chat about the Hunger Games at the moment and where I think they're going and my opinion on them. Well, that's not entirely true. It's mostly just about the kits and the fairness of the kits and how we get a lot of complaints about how overpowered some kits are, how underpowered some kits are, and just stuff all like that. Um, if you've watched a lot of my videos, you'll know that there's one kit that really grinds my gears, and that kit is Berserker. I'll just have a chat about Berserker. If you don't know about Berserker, if you kill a mob or a person, you get like strength 2 for 20 seconds and your screen goes a little bit wobbly. And you get nausea, which I think is the wobbliness. Just saying, well, let's just go back to my opinion on strength in the Hunger Games. Personally, I don't even think there should be any strength boosting kits in the Hunger Games. I think it totally eliminates most of the factor of skill that happens. Maybe like, let's see the strength based kits are like Urgle, Berserker, Poseidon, and Gambler. I think those are the only ones. So Gambler, to me, Gambler is fine because it's not a guaranteed strength 2 or strength 1 or whatever it is. So Gambler's fine because you're not always going to get the strength. Werewolf is perfectly balanced because you get the weakness in the daytime, and it's only strength 1. It's not strength 2. Strength 1 is hotkeyable. It's doable. Poseidon. I'm okay with Poseidon because Poseidon requires some skill to use. I've just got some FPS lag. Poseidon requires a little bit of skill to use, because you need to be touching water, and it's easily counterable. The other one, Urgle, with just starting with strength 2 pots. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Urgle either, but it's only 2 pots, so I can learn to live with it. The problem with strength 2 is that if you have strength 2 and you have a bad connection and someone has strength 2 coming at you, you're dead. There's just nothing you can do. It's pretty much, I'm not going to say it's impossible to hotkey out of strength 2 with no armor, but for me at least it's impossible, and for other people who don't live in the same country as the servers, it's pretty much impossible. So yeah, let's just go back to Assassin and Cookie Monster, how they were pretty much just one-shot kills, and those were very annoying. I mean, I did use Cookie Monster a lot because I enjoyed annoying people with it, and I knew that it was overpowered and should be nerfed, so I didn't really cry when they got nerfed. But do you really think that that killing like a chicken or a bat really entitles you to be able to two-shot someone? Do you think killing, killing a weak passive mob earns you the right to just two-shot people? It doesn't. It's not fair. It's not skillful. People are like, oh, Berserker's skillful because you need to be able to find mobs, but mobs are pretty easy to find. Like, if I was looking for mobs, I would be able to find them pretty quickly. And at the start of the game, you don't even need mobs because you can kill some noob whose first game it is, and then you can just go on a killing spree and just two-shotting everyone. Strength 2 isn't fun, and if it were up to me, all strength kits would be removed from the Hunger Games, but unfortunately, that can't happen. So I hope you guys know that there pretty much may or may not be a big nerf coming to strength 2. I'm just gonna put that out there. That strength 2 is not gonna stay around forever in the capacity that it is today. So for all those people that are complaining about Berserkers and don't enjoy Berserkers, I feel your pain, and trust me, things are being done about them. And for people that complain about Thor, again, things are being thought of and done about them, which you will see shortly, and I think that with the removal or tweaking of certain strength-oriented kits, the Hunger Games will just become a lot more fun for some of us. Because some of us enjoy running around with limited armor, trying to take on full iron people with just a stone sword or iron sword and no armor. But it's not really fun when you can't do that if people are just two-shotting you. People complain about Thor too, as I said, but to me, Thor's not that overpowered, because people only think it's overpowered when someone's just running like this and just thoring the ground over and over and over again, so they get away. But if you're just gonna chase after them in a straight line and you're just getting knocked back over and over, I think that's more your fault for expecting different results. It's like insanity defined as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If someone's knocking you back from Thor and you just keep running at them and complaining that you're getting knocked back, yeah, you don't really have a right to complain because you aren't using that much strategy. And for the people that are going to tell me that I should use strategy against berserkers and just run, I don't think a good counter for a kit is just running. You can't be like, oh, a good counter for berserker is just run away from them. Because you can't. It's just not possible in every situation. Like, yeah. So when these kids get nerfed, I know a lot of you are going to complain. I know a lot of you are going to be sad that you can't run around two-shotting people. But I've seen the nerfs that are going to happen, and they are very fair. So anyone who complains against the nerfs now is just going to be someone that has no skill and just wants strength 2. So just to wrap it up, the nerfs are coming. Just fucking deal with it.